Glory to the cross of Christ, and a very happy feast of the Exaltation of the Holy Cross. The feast of the Exaltation of the Holy Cross is a major celebration of the Church commemorating the rediscovery of the true cross, the cross used in the crucifixion of our Lord Jesus Christ. According to the Christian tradition, it was Saint Helena, the mother of the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great, who had the divine inspiration to make a pilgrimage to Jerusalem to search for the tomb of our Lord Jesus Christ, and thus found the original site of the sepulchre and also the true cross. Although this feast celebrates the historic recovery of the Holy Sepulchre and the true cross, during this feast we remember how God transformed this barbaric instrument of torture into a divine tree of life that brings hope to mankind. There are two main important reasons for celebrating this feast. First, as a reminder of the primary symbol of our faith. The cross is today the universal symbol of Christian belief. It is seen today as a thing of beauty to be carried in procession or even worn as jewelry. But it was not so for the early Christians. It was a symbol of shame, a terrific and a fearful thing. It was the place where criminals were punished. But today, we recognize that the cross of Christ has become the tree of life. Saint Paul said, "The message of cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God." That is why it is the primary symbol of our faith, and that is why we sign ourselves with the cross to mark ourselves as belonging to God. Second, as a reminder of our calling to bear the cross daily. Our Lord Jesus tells us, "Those who do not take up their cross and follow after me is not worthy of me." Yes, we are called to acknowledge that the difficulties we face in our life are part of God's plans for our lives, so that we can be molded and changed more and more into His likeness every day. Whether in family or consecrated life as priest and religious, everyone has their own crosses, which could be health problems, challenges of missions, community or family problems, financial problem, loss of our dear and near ones, our difficult relatives, the pressure we face at work, the stress we endure from our home, and many more. So, during this feast, while we exalt the Holy Cross, let us ask our Lord to teach us to bear our crosses with love, patience and faith, uniting our own sufferings with that of our Lord on the cross. For our Lord Jesus, the cross becomes a place where He was totally obedient to His Father, a place to show His unconditional love to the humanity, a place of forgiveness, and thus transformed the tree of death and shame into a tree of life. By accepting our crosses prayerfully and joyfully, let our sorrows be turned into joy, our mourning into dancing, our failures into success, and above all, experience the fullness of the love of Christ shown on the cross. Have a blessed feast of the Exaltation of the Cross.